What is up, everybody? That's here, and today I'm back playing some more Pokemon trading card game live, where we're going to be featuring a rogue deck that uses one of my absolute favorite Pokemon of all time. That's going to be Musharna and Munna. You see I have my little Leaning Tower of Munna back there. It's one of my absolute favorite Pokemon, and you know, I saw this card came out in Black Bolt and White Flare, and it uses Sleep Pulse to just put things asleep. It's a 1 energy single prize attacker. It's not great, right? But I think that like it's almost usable if you give it the right teammates. And Dream Calling, be able to search your deck for Fennel, I was thinking like we could search your deck for Fennel and we could use cards that like generally have good matchups into like the EX meta, things like Sylveons, things like Mimikyus, and it really stops them from being able to, you know, put damage with like damage counters, you know, using like secondary effects and stuff like that. We can also Munkidori away a lot of those little, you know, Munkidori traits people get into. And I'm thinking we might be able to play a little bit of like a stall game with this deck while still featuring one of my favorite Pokemon. So these are our Pokemon we're going to be featuring. Going into the trainers here, we have like Earthen Vessel, we have Boss's Orders, we have 4 copies of Fennel, which we can search to just like discard or use to like stall out other, you know, damage over time decks. We have a practice studio, so we can do more damage with our stage 1 Pokemon like Sylveon and Musharna. And then we have things like Technical Machine Devolution. I think is actually going to be very usable in this deck. Our A spec is going to be Unfair Stamp, and because we're just playing for fun today, we're also using Harlequin. I think this is actually a really cool card. We're not really interested in playing for value with this deck. We're playing, you know, for time. We're going to be playing a little bit of stall, and being able to like drop our opponents down to 3 cards with a correct coin flip from Harlequin could be very good. That's why we have like Harlequin and you know, Unfair Stamp. Very cool card. Being able to like get our opponents to brick just a little bit, maybe get them to tilt so they can scoop. That's kind of like what we're hoping for here. Some of our other items here, I'm using the Brave Bangle to do us do more damage to EXs, and the Rigid Band to improve the HP on our Sylveon and our Musharna. I think it's actually very usable. Like, we're trying our absolute best to make this deck as competitive as possible, and our energies here are going to be 4 Luminous energies and then 2 copy each of, you know, the Dark energy and the Psychic energy. I will say this deck is running 4 copies of Night Stretcher to get back all of our different single prize attacker mons as well as our energies, but I do think this deck can be a lot of fun. If you guys want to see off meta rogue decks like this, maybe think about dropping a sub on the channel. We're trying to get to, well, we just hit 700 subscribers, so I want to say thank you, but we're trying to get to 800 next, I guess. We're trying to get 800 subscribers, making pretty regular content on this channel, and without further ado, let's just go right into some games. Wish me luck. Here we go. They'll go first, so looks like I'm going second, so I will at least be able to play some supporters here, but let's see what we got. Oh, and a big brick. They're probably looking at this being like, what even is this, bro? That's weird. We have a decent amount of basics. We have a decent amount. They see the Dark energy. They see Fennel, which is probably like a weird tell. Yeah, look at that hand. Ooh, cool. Mimikyu's great. I'm fine opening up with the Munna, but at the same time, like, I feel like if they're just gonna try and rip me a new one, if they're going first, that means they can evolve. I'm gonna go with the Mimikyu on the start. Don't make me Harlequin you on the first turn. Just drop you down to 3. I love this card, actually. Like, you know, this is one of my favorite mechanics. Latias. Awesome. Oh, it's Valiant, bro. You can't do nothing, bro. Mimikyu might just give us the win right here. Like, honestly, like, Mimikyu is one of those cards that just says, like, you gotta be this tall to run. Yeah, it's like Hopzashi. I'm like, bro, none of these mons can hit this Mimikyu. I'm just gonna chill. I'm just gonna chill. Like, yeah, I'm using Munna, and it's a cool mon. But, like, bro, you can put I got Fennels for days, bro. Don't act like I don't. Yep, 20 there. Yeah, I mean, all I gotta do is like Fennel every like 4 turns. I think I'm okay. Maybe or even just get like a Munkidori going and just send that energy right back. It's not bad. Yeah, I can Ultra Ball for Munkidori, Arven. I don't need Night Stretcher. I don't need Brave Bangle in this matchup. I think I'm gonna Harlequin this guy, so like I'm gonna ditch the Iono for now. I'd rather keep the Night Stretchers in the deck. So we're gonna grab Munkidori. Drop that. We're gonna Arven. We're gonna grab I know we're going Earthen Vessel. I'll grab a balloon. Don't need to use this balloon yet. We're going to discard it with the Earthen Vessel, I think. Looks like there are, yeah, wait, there's a decent, I think there's 2 in each of the prizes. Awesome. This is fine. Monk D's. Alright, so move from here to, you know, you might as well just start loading up Valiant. Just load them up. Yo, I don't gotta do anything weird. I can just chill. You can go for as many little swaps as you want, but like this Mimikyu ain't going nowhere, bro. You can attach as much energy as you want. You're gonna have to like bosses out my Munkidoris, and like I'll just Night Stretcher those back. As long as you don't like discard your Night Stretchers, I think you're in a good spot. Like these are really important, bringing back both your dark energy, your psychic energy, everything required to make the whole deck work. Yeah, so they're gonna swap in, put 20 on something. Actually, that only works when you swap this guy in the front. Yeah, you don't even need to do anything, bro. Like, what are you gonna do? Insta strike? I'll just use my Munkidori, bro. Like, easy. Alright, Cramorant is gonna be the dicey one. Eventually, that's gonna Fickle Spit me. So I'm actually just gonna start loading that thing up. I think that's probably a good idea. With any Munkidori damage they stick on me. This deck is so sick. What's a god to a non-believer, bro? Oh my gosh, that's so good. I don't even need to do this. I think I can Harlequin him. Hell yeah, dude. Let's go. Gaming. Flip a coin. Let's go. Let's go. I don't need any cards. Let's go. Give him that -1 and done out here. Oh my gosh. And I get my way into my Musharna. Ah, that's so good. Yeah. Oh, that's so good. I can even get a second Munkidori going. So I just need to get energy for this Mimikyu now, I think. And I'm probably going to win. I'm trying to think of any way they even get out of this. End turn. Oh, I love that. Yo, concede. You can concede anytime you want, homie. Postwick. Cool. I do not mind searching for... Actually, it's not Arzon. They look similar, but Postwick lets you search for Hop's Pokemon. Oh, this is so funny. Just Mimikyu. And the Musharna's just chilling. And I can search my deck for as many funnels as I want. So if like damage gets out of control, like I can just get a +4 off that. You can take 20. Like, I appreciate you doing 20 to me, bro. I do appreciate it. Where you holding that 20? What am I gonna get with my Arven? Hard to say. I feel bad for this guy, but I don't feel bad because like this is so good. Yeah, Mimikyu is such a good card. You probably think like, why can't I do damage? Yeah, and he's stuck at 3 because we got that Harlequin. Like, he has no supporters. He's running down his timer. I've used a little bit more of my deck than him, but I think I could probably... Also, if I had to deck him, I probably could. Prime Catcher. Yeah, dude, they are so cooked. You hit the Munkidori, like, that's probably fine. You could hit the Munkidori, but, like, that's your A-spec. You know what I mean? You only get, like, one of those. And you are just sticking a ton of damage up on me. Mimikyu does not take the damage. He tried to stick it there. Ah! Alright, so I just need to... Let's see. We're definitely going to Arven. You should check something. No in there yet. Okay, so Arven can grab that. No. I mean, I might as well grab it. It's a free item, right? And then I guess I can grab... This is just to keep them honest in case they start getting weird, right? I just got to get energy on the board, honestly. So I'm going to Adrenabrain. And I'm going to put my 3 counters from my Munkidori. And then I will retreat. Send out my Mimikyu. And then I will Ultra Ball. For a second Munkidori. Taking this nice and slow, I feel. Maybe I should have got that second Night Stretcher. Okay. Perfect. And I can't use this yet, but if you KO something weird, like, that's why I really like this. Like, if you do somehow rip me a new one with like a boss's order, something weird, like, I think we're okay. And I like this Munna. I really think this Rigid Band is really good against like a Hopsashian type deck. I think it's very, very good. Yes, let's see. We've mitigated a lot of damage here. I think we're just chilling, bro. Yeah, eventually I'll get in my way into a few more energy, and I'll just start loading up the Mimikyu. And once the Mimikyu actually gets going, I think we'll be fine. Because I just don't see a way this deck loads up enough energy onto like Snorlax to really do anything spectacular. And if like I see him start loading up energy here, maybe I'll just start sending my damage over to the Snorlax. When he actually does do an attack, he KOs himself, and like he can only really load. He doesn't have that much energy in the deck. I'm just trying to think of a way this deck with only 2 cards actually like comes back here. And there's so many cards I could draw here. Like Fennel is usable in some situations. Another Dark Energy is probably like the best draw the world's ever seen. So I can start Adrenabrating correctly, or I can just start putting energy on this Mimikyu. I don't really mind doing that. Now whenever I get any other energy, a Psychic Energy, I can start doing stuff. That was a great top deck. Cool. And eventually I'm just going to use, you know, safeguard the Zacian for 4 turns. Slow and steady wins the race, man. Hey, you know what? We're not really doing that much Musharna stuff, but like, you got to know how to lock your opponent up. Arven is like a usable draw, I think. Let's just keep going into this. So we can grab a Stretcher if we want. And we can grab, I guess, a Buddy Poffin, or a Buddy Poffin. We'll grab this just to be able to discard for something later. I don't think there's any energy in the discard yet. So if they do KO anything, like, I'm good. I have no energy to send back with, sorry, no damage to send back with Munkidori, so we're just going to call it here. But I just don't really see a way this deck actually wins out. As long as I don't time myself, I should be able to just win. Yep, he's just drawing and passing. Let's get some energy going. Sylveon is a good draw, similar to Mimikyu. Takes 1 more energy, but I think it's fine. If I can get 1 energy flow, and this is going to go very fast. Draw pass, draw pass, draw pass. We don't need to drop this Munna, but it's very cool art looking. I don't even need to, I don't think there's a reason to like drop it on the board, because like I'd like to make room for 2 more Munkidoris if possible. Not really worth using that. Yep, just looking for 1 more energy. Riveting gameplay, right? That's probably a decent save for a little bit later. So let's see. I'm actually getting low-key pretty decent draws, like bosses. You know, I top decked that Dark Energy a couple turns ago. Like Techno Radar. Okay. I don't think you should be deck thinning right now, because like the game could go to time. But go nuts, like play with all these, like, dude, like I got Munkidoris for days out here. So I got 1 more Night Stretcher to get back my Mimikyu if something goes weird. Cool, and now they can't play anything more on their bench. Fennel is a good card to just have here in case I need to mitigate a lot of damage. Like let's say they put like 20, 20, 20, 20, 20, I could just be like Fennel, you know, like pass, draw pass. Penny. Okay. Cool. They take back their Cramorant. I think that's okay. Penny's a great card in this deck. Yep. I can make them drop Penny every single turn if I want to. Looking for 1 energy. Do I think this deck needs more energy? I think, honestly, like 8 energy plus 4 rescues, 4 Night Stretchers is more than enough for like a single energy attacker deck. I'm just getting kind of boned at this point. Harlequin. Yeah, dude, I'm gaming. I was born a gamer, bro. Let's rock it. I won last time. Harlequin gaming. Uh-oh. I just need energy, bro. I don't care if I give you... I'm still giving you a minus 8 million. Those are actually good draws. Yeah, I still have my Night Stretcher, which is like my most valuable card in my hand. I can just chill. Once I get like 1 Psychic Energy, I will win the game. I can get a Luminous Energy. I can get anything. Arven, what would you Arven for in this situation? Also, I think another cool thing is I'm not getting any prizes, which means like I'm not realistically activating any like counter catchers or anything weird like that. I wanted to feature the Musharna, but like I don't think I really need to, you know? It's not the call versus single like energy attacker deck like Hopsashi, and it's really not. Can I even use Mimikyu's attack on that thing? It says effects of attacks. I don't know if placing is the effects. It's fine. I mean, I really think I still can win this one by maybe timing him. That's not a usable card. They can't play anything else on their bench. Yeah, we'll see. We have like a minute on the timer. There's another Night Stretcher. Not bad. I wish I could get my Sylveon going. I guess, like, there's nothing stopping me from getting Sylveon. Like, that would take a lot longer, but, like, Sylveon has the same effect as Mimikyu, but it's a little bit more aggressive. It does 100 damage. Yep, just chill. All the cards are in the deck. We just got to get to them. Start taking less and less time. I want to make them use their time to think about what they're doing to solve this problem on their clock, not mine. Because I know I can attach another energy here. I can Sylveon. I can do so many different things. I'll drop Eevee. Like, Musharna is really cool right there. Don't need it, though. Is there an Eevee in here? There is. There's an Eevee right there if I need it. Is there an Espeon in there? No. Looks like I'm almost out of RF. One more Arven in the deck. Not that it really matters. Yeah, they're wasting their clock right here. I'm gonna get this one. I don't think they have any way to. They can't play any more basics. They can penny something up, but they don't have enough energy in this deck to like load up a Snorlax to do anything. If I don't knock them down to 3 to 4 prizes, they can't use Cramorant either. So we should be able to get this win. Just got to be really obnoxious about it, you know. Make them take their full timer, and then, you know, be fine. Don't need to drop that. That's probably an L. You know, like that gives them prize advantage. I can always Iono when I get low. I've used how many Ionos? Probably like 1. I've used 1 Iono, 2 Harlequin, so I still have 3 Ionos in the deck. So I can get a full recycle of like all these cards in my hand 3 times. Cool, Sylveon's right there. I don't need to play Eevee yet though. I'll wait to draw the Eevee. I really don't need to like waste these Night Stretchers. Because if I'm pivoting out the Mimikyu for the Eevee, like I guess I could use the Night Stretcher to get back that energy. So all I really need is Eevee and 2 energy. And I will be able to use Sylveon correctly because I have the Night Stretcher. So I'm 3 cards away out of 21. 10 minutes left on their timer. I know it's not the most luxurious, you know, crazy gameplay, but I mean, I'm out here gaming. Like, I've always thought that these cards with these effects that say like EXs and like Vs and stuff like that, they can't hit certain mons. I think they keep people honest. They keep people from just like completely full sending you know, the wrong type of deck. I think it's crazy. I think I know there's 2 energy in here. I think also I might have like 3 or 4. I think 4 of my energy are actually in my prizes. 4 out of my 8 energy. Which is why I've only seen like 3 energy here. Another Sylveon. Yep. They're taking more time than us. And if they want to Iono us, like, that's fine with me. I don't really think that matters. Absolute gaming. They've already used their prime catcher, right? They could bosses something, but like, I could boss too. Should I just bosses up this Snorlax? Make them waste cards, you know? They don't want this thing on the front, you know? If they want to like waste a penny on this, that's awesome, you know? Let's see it. Because this is a lot more useless than the Zacian, you know? Yeah, go nuts. Switch it. Cool. So we made him waste an energy attached. They don't really have that much energy in this deck. Oh, they don't even do it. Okay, cool. Lumious energy. So this is energy right here. Any energy. Yep, there it is. They've taken 70. Uh-oh. Can I want to see if I can actually do something here. Dynamic press. Yeah, go nuts. Take me out. Both of us get a prize. I think we're okay here, because I can just get the Mimikyu right back. Poffin. Alright, so I could also Eevee here. It's better to go this one. So what I want to do is Buddy Poffin for an Eevee. And then I would like to swap. I think that's how this works. As long as this Pokemon is in your active spot, can evolve during the first turn you play it. Awesome. Just vibing. And I can get at least one of those energies back, so I will. I have 2 in there. But they can't really do anything. I have 2 in there. So all I need is 1 more psychic energy, and like I could probably get that somehow, some other way. I could just kind of chill here. And since I also got like, I could unfair stamp if I wanted to. Do I do this? Yeah, I'll do this. Why not, you know? If they had options, they don't anymore. That's my energy, you know? That's all I needed, really. Yeah, and we still have Safeguard. They still can't hit, and that's the Snorlax down. You know what I mean? It took a lot of energy for them to do that. Yep. So I don't know how many times they could realistically get away with that, you know? Fennel's a good draw. You're gonna bosses like something, but I don't particularly care, I'm sure. But that's one of the reasons why we unfair stamped you down to 3. I'm trying to think of what I need to do. So Hops Cramorant comes in and deals like 120 back here. So I need to be able to also like load up something. I don't ever have to kill. There's the bosses. There it is, right? Go nuts. Yep. Absolutely acceptable. So 3, 6, 9. Do I die? Is it 120 or is it 90? Oh, it's 120. Ugh, surprise. Unlucky. Okay. That was a good draw. 100 damage. So the thing I have to watch out for is this. That's the thing I have to watch out for. I'm trying to wonder what I do about that. Because right now it's 120, 150, 180, and I don't want to lose this. So I guess like the realistic way to beat this person would be to time them. Because like, I guess I have one more bosses in the deck, I think. Yeah, I do. I have one more bosses in the deck, but like, unless you ever get any damage on me for some reason with like a, you know, an Iron Valiant, so I can send over a couple energy there, I'm going to be in for a bad time. Which like, I would gladly do that. I also just got a Night Stretcher back, which is pretty obnoxious, so like they can always get back that Cramorant. Yeah, I think I can time him though. I really do think that I can time him here. I could get like 2 energy here, or sorry, 2 prizes here. Probably. Okay. Yeah, this works. If you're gonna give me the support that I need. Okay. Very weird. That's an energy for a Munkidori if I want it. That's an energy. That's a Mimikyu. You know, that's a good. It's a good back row to have. Do I even want... I'm going to use a magical shot here. Just to get it to, you know, a range. Just, I don't see a reason not to. Because now he'll KO himself if he does anything. He has about 6 minutes left on his timer. But I think we can still win this one. You do not have enough energy to get the Snorlax anywhere off of this board, buddy. I can just absolutely chill. You want me to KO, so you can then bring in Cramorant and KO, and I will not let that happen. I don't need to do anything. Yeah, we're fine. I have 3 minutes more on my timer than you. What I'm going to do is load up a Mimikyu and maybe a second Sylveon. I'm going to try and do that with like the 15 cards that I have. Okay, that's another draw. Yeah, I can just chill. Like, what are they going to do? Like, bosses one of these guys out for another extra prize? Like, no, I don't need to do anything weird. It's a good draw. Energy's always good here. Like, I can start using a Munkidori now, you know? Because they're probably seeing, like, I don't have any Dark Energy on this thing. You might as well just start trying to do something. Yeah, I do not need to do anything weird here. I won't deck, I don't think, because I'll be able to... I have 3 more Ionos in my deck, I think. I've used 1. So there's 3 Ionos. Maybe one of them is prized, but that's a big amount of shuffling left to do. And he's taking a long time trying to get his way out of this one. It won't work. Putting that Snorlax up there was probably incorrect. You're going to Snorlax it back? There it is. That's what I like to see. Yeah, I will hit this thing. TY. 2 prizes there. You come up with me. Okay, I vibe with this. So I can put this damage there to get the KO on the Cramorant. And then you can't... Okay. Yeah. He's blowing it all right now. This is why we are using Sylveon over Mimikyu. So you can't do this stuff to it. So we can drop 40. We can put 30 over there. I can Fennel next turn too. Don't even act like I won't. Ooh, good tech. I like that. I vibe with it. All right. And Eevee gets knocked out. Hey, that's smart. It's good stuff. You just blew everything that you had, though. You really did. Okay, we got a bosses too. That's a good draw. Okay, we need to Night Stretcher for our Eevee. I don't think they have 2 of those. Alright, and we will drop said Eevee. And we will retreat for Eevee. And we will evolve into a whole new Sylveon. And I do not mind trying to get... I think I can get my spots to like attack with one other Mon at some point. You might as well attach that there, evolve there. That was their big turn. They were hoping that we didn't have like another one of these things. And like, they don't know how much energy we have. I think we are running very low. So 1 engrave, 2, 3, 4. And 1, 2, 3. We might not be able to attack anymore. Oh, that's fine. Yeah, go nuts. You can try your best to get all these prizes, but you're the one running out the clock over here. So 3, 6. Yeah, you probably kill the Munkidori, but then like I just bring out the Sylveon, and like you've used how many Blastosaurs now? 1, 2. I think there's at least 2. There might be one more in the deck, but like the fact that I'm all single prize attackers is like, it's gonna be a lot. I would love an energy here to get myself out of this. I can do this. No, I'm okay. Nope, I don't even need to use the Fennel. Like, actually, I will use... No, I won't use the Fennel. Because, like, if you want to pivot in there, your turn sucks. Yeah, kill the Munkidori. I'm gonna time you. That's literally how this game goes. You save your Ionos until you have, like, the maximum amount of cards in your hand. You're on, like, your last card. And then you flip it. Yep, go nuts. Sylveon, busted. I wonder why they won't load up Musharna. I don't think they have enough. Like, they blew like 3 switches on that one turn, you know? Is it good, Arvin? You have 2 minutes left. Okay. Yeah, they're taking about 3 to 4 seconds per turn. This is peak gameplay, right? And remember, we don't even really want to KO anything here. I think that's the really important thing. We don't need to KO anything here. If I get an energy, I'll play an energy, you know, I don't... But that's it. I think there are actually, like, maybe one energy in the deck. There's a Night Stretcher in there. That's it. So I just gotta not deck, which means I'll use an Iono when I get very low. Is it actually right to even play an energy? There's another Iono. Good. So I have 2 Ionos at least. There could be still one more in the deck, or otherwise it's prized. But we want to use this Iono when we're at, like, you know, 1 card left in the deck, right? I mean, breed Iono. Alright, so I need to have at least 1 card left in my deck to use that. I don't think I can put 0 when I have 0. I don't think I can do that. So I also know every card in my deck and every card in my prizes by doing this. I could put this card on there. Or not this card. Where's the other one? The one that gives me like 30? Oh, he's trying to... He's going for it. 20. That's this, I think, his 4th switch. They got another Devolution. Let's see it. Oh, no, they don't. It's time for Fennel. Bruh. Got that heal, bro. End it. All right, next turn I have to use an Iono. I think. Let me know in the comments if I'm wrong. Huh, cool, so we do have 3 Ionos. That's super game then. Because now we just basically get 19 more turns 2 more times. Another Fennel is good there too. You have a minute left. You're out of switches. You're out of options. And we should be able to win. Don't need to play anything else. He's trying to make it so, like, I'm still gonna deck, but, like, not really possible at this point. Oh, what a long game. Let's see. I don't think there's a way they have to break this thing. If I had another one of these Rigid Bands, that'd be kind of nice, though. Yeah, I've seen every card in the deck at this point. He's probably seen almost every card in their deck, too. Just want to make them do the most of their thinking on their turn than our turn. Okay. 7 cards left in deck. All those Ionos at the bottom, bro. It would always suck if the last card that I Iono is like the last card of the deck is the Iono. I don't think I can Iono if I only have 1. Or if I have none, sorry. There it is. So we use that when we have 1. About 15 more turns. Tops. 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright, it's 4 seconds. No, it's 6. It's going to time. We're going. Alright. Next turn I will use an Iono. He does a card. He does something that makes me draw a card. I'm like, ah! Yep. Cool. And I got the Iono back. That's all we needed. All we needed to get was that last Iono, and that was it. Cool. Sylveon, that was perfect. Eight, 7. That's it. Oh, we did it. My brilliant strategy paid off. I wonder if it's better to go first or second with this deck. I really wonder. Like, it'd be nice to go into Musharna's early, but, you know, there's nothing really wrong with being able to attack early either. Like, we have Budew for going second. So, like, I'm completely fine going second with Budew if we manage to get our way into one. Looks like we got Munna. Oh, look at that hand. Okay. You know what? I'm gaming. I'm a gamer. What can I say? I mean, I'm able to play it. I don't know. I can buddy into, like, Eevee and Mimikyu. That's okay. Yeah, I think this is good. What are you going with? Holy Gibble. Okay. Alright, Cynthia's Garchomp. Okay, that's fine. That deck shouldn't be able to break Sylveon. Not with, like, Fennel support. And I think the Fennel with, like, the Musharnas and stuff like that is actually very viable. Like, it doesn't seem like it is, but, like, being able to drop healing on your Sylveon to keep, like, the, you know, stage 1s away from it and then, you know, the basics away from it is really good. There's a Musharna. I just don't have any energy. So I'll Buddy Poffin. Actually, will I? I don't need Mimikyu here. It's not Mimikyu that we need. It is energy. There's nothing. Like, we already got what we need, what we would want to pop in. There's an Eevee. I guess I could have Buddy Poffin the Eevee out. Dumb, an idiot. Yeah, but this is fine. Don't need to drop anything there. I guess I could mumble for 10. Is there a value in mumbling for 10? Yes. The value of mumbling for 10. I don't want to drop this because I don't want them to like not stick the damage, but if we mumble for 10 and then they do like the 20 back, we can potentially donk them. This is gonna look this looks crazy, but I think it's right. Because like next turn, if they do the 20 to me, I can Munkidori send it back and then Arven out for Ultra Ball to go into Musharna and then like potentially win out. There's like a shot here that we win out. There's like a bite. Cool, you can stick 40 on me. This guy's gaming now. This is a problem right there. What card are you searching for? Is it a Gabite or a Garchomp? I do not mind taking 40 here. We're going to send that all back. Well, we're going to send 30 of it back. Ooh, another Roselia loaded up, huh? Weird. Wonder why they think they need 2 of those. Okay. Ooh, he's gonna evolve. That's alright, that's fair. Cool, I don't take any damage to them, which means I didn't need to drop the Munkidori anyways, like, so it's completely okay. He's stuck at 2. I don't really want to Arven here. You're gonna be able to search for basically everything you need. Roseraids don't stack, though. Oh, they do. Oh. That's crazy. I didn't even know that stacked. Alright. Right? That's stack? Huh. Arven's a draw. Think about that. We need to Arven. I was gonna say we could Rose or we could bosses, but like we need to. So we'll get Ultra Ball and I think we Rigid just to not die to stuff. Might be the best play. I don't need this bosses. I don't need the Rigid either, so I'm trying to think of what they really would have. I want to try and keep Rigid. I guess I don't need Arven. I don't need Munkidori here either. I guess I don't need bosses and Munkidori. I know that sounds really lame, but like, I need to be able to keep the Arven to get me out of a pin. Like I need to be able to Arven for this next turn if I really, really need to. And I need energy to make the whole deck work, so put that there. Put this up here. Put this here, and we're gonna try our best and get some damage. Nap time. Now, evolving lets them wake up, but I don't know if they know that. Right? I don't know if they know the rules of the game. So let's see it. We got 1 card in hand. Arven's a good draw, though, you know. Worst case scenario, Arven could draw sometime if they want to go into Garchomp, because we can just go right into a Mimikyu. They can Champion's Call for Garchomp and get over this. You know, that's the issue. God, they might almost one-shot us if we didn't play the Rigid Belt there. Roserade, oh my gosh, they're just gaming out here. Yep. Evolve to 2 Roserades, that's 60 extra damage there. Second Champion's Call. Remember back in my day, people didn't used to be able to use these things when they were asleep. Couldn't use Pokemon powers when you were asleep. So he evolves there, not here. You're just going to give me this? You can't swap if you're asleep. Do you think you can swap? Okay, he just has it in his hand. Okay. And now you are awake, and you do... Is it 160? Am I just dead? Yeah, I think I'm dead. Right? I think I'm dead. But you just went into like all EXs other than this thing. And so like I could just go into an Espeon, which is my only out, so I'll do it. Oh, actually, I didn't die. They used that. I attacked only just 100. Yeah, I mitigate a lot of damage off that. Cool. I can put you to sleep. Okay. So we need to get our way into Espeon, like quick. We need to get our way into Espeon quick. Espeon. No Espeon in there. This, I'm going to grab the Unfair Stamp and a Brave Bangle. No. There we go. If I vibe with that. Because this is going to die. And then I want to send that out and then be able to pivot it out for Eevee and Unfair Stamp and then try and get what I need. Yes! He's asleep! We're Musharning! Oh my gosh. Yeah, I didn't think that this would mitigate a lot of that damage. Dude, we're so gaming here. Love this. Oh man. It's a second energy. He's asleep. Stay asleep forever. Just stay. Just let. If I can KO this Garchomp, I don't care if you wake up. That's fine. I'm cooking. All right, I'm gonna save this to discard with stuff if I need. I'm coming back, bro. I'm coming back. All right, stay asleep. Stay asleep. Oh yes! Dude, Musharna busted. All right, I got 3 more turns of this. This guy's like, what is this, bro? Oh, this is the best. This is the best game of all time. He's starting to see, like, damn it, I gotta start loading up the Spirit Tomb. Still asleep. Yo, never lucky. That's what they say. All right. We're gaming. Buddy Poffin. Is there anything I would want off Buddy Poffin? See, because at this point, Mimikyu can't help because, like, you have that loaded. Getting ready to get loaded. I think we just save it. Just stay asleep, bro. Don't be weird. He's at 120. 2 more turns. 3 more turns? No! R.I.P. baby. Never lucky. Never lucky. Okay. It's actually, like, we're gonna lose, but like, we're cooking. Let's see. You can KO me here. You're swapping. Okay. And now he's like, this thing just rips. Alright, so you take me out, draw 1,000,000 cards. I come in with Musharna. I'm gonna Unfair Stamp you down. Okay. I need to get this thing off the board, and I'm not really seeing a way to do that. You know? And they could always just get it back. That's the thing, is like, that card is so good. It's actually not a bad draw. I don't see a reason why I wouldn't just drop this. Just because it'll give me a turn to buy some time, I guess. Okay. Garbage hand. What we got? I can get a Musharna. You know, that's it. I have a Psychic Energy there. Hey, we're going back to the races. Let's go, Musharna. Do it for me, buddy. Good night, good fight. Alright. If one turn we don't get the sleep, we lose. Ah, that's game. Alright. So we gotta call it here, guys. That's game. There's like no way we win this one. We're gonna call this one here. If you guys like this sort of content, you want to see more meme-themed decks around cards that normally wouldn't see a lot of play, like, you know, Musharna from Black Bolt and White Flare, maybe think about dropping a sub on the channel. That first game, you know, we really showed the value that you can get by utilizing like Mimikyu and Sylveon to stop EX attackers, but, you know, the Musharna part, it didn't quite work out, but it was still a lot of fun to play. Musharna, as you can see back there, a little Munna pile over there, is one of my absolute favorite Pokemon. So I love featuring, you know, niche rogue off-meta decks like this. If there's Pokemon you guys want to see, maybe leave some suggestions in the comments. And other than that, thank you guys so much for watching. Peace out, and I'll see you guys next time.